Stand Up Diaries with Michelle Christine.
Hello, and welcome to Stand Up Diaries, entry 137. And this one's called Torrential Rain on Show Day, My Friends and Fans Deliver. And also kind of my family too, but I'll get to that later. So I looked kind of around show time, maybe a couple hours before. I saw these dark clouds looming and I was like, I bet you it's gonna rain. And then it started just pouring rain, really heavy rain. One of the people that was gonna come to my show had a bit of flooding in their apartment. One of the people that wanted to come to my show, the DVP was flooded. So I was a bit nervous because I was like, well, what's gonna happen? But when I got to the show, there were already people there and it ended up being a packed house, which was so awesome. I really do have some of the best friends, fans, and at the beginning of the show I was making a joke about how my mom, because she's a lesbian, asked her if she wanted to come to the show, and she's like, oh well, I took Thursday off and I'm going to a dyke comedy show. And I was like, man, Mom, like I'm people too, like I'm your daughter. And so I don't know, I guess she felt kind of bad about that, so I made a joke about that at the beginning of the show. And then my mom ended up surprising me and coming with her wife, which was super awesome. So I really appreciate that as well, because you know, early stages in your career you're always kind of shitting bricks leading up to your show, being like, is people or are people gonna come? And they did, even in a torrential downpour. So I really couldn't thank them enough, and all the comics did such a great job. It was so fun, and a lot of people came up to me after the show, especially some of the repeat people, and said this show was better than last show, which was better than the previous show. So it seems like each time I do this, the quality gets a little bit better, and that's just with practice. You know, I'm more comfortable on stage. Hundreds of shows have like kind of lapsed between one show and the next, and even though I can't see that improvement, other people can notice it, and then that's really good. So to everyone who came out to the show, I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to say that it was a success, and I can't wait for my next show in September when it'll be my second anniversary of comedy. Anyways, this has been your next edition of Stand Up Diaries. I've been Michelle Christine, and this is Maple, the lovebird. She's back out. She actually laid 3 eggs over the past couple days, so that's kind of cute. Goodbye!